Solana has collapsed -5.48% to $67.69, a historic single-session move that demands your attention. In this video we break down what is driving this and what it means. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is Friday, June 5th, and this is your complete global market briefing. Investors are selectively buying in some sectors while reducing exposure in others. Let us start with a quick look at how the major global markets are positioned today. Starting with the major global indices. S&P 500 is trading higher by plus 0.41% at $7,584.31. Investor sentiment is being shaped by the RE trade is having a terrible day, Business Insider. NASDAQ 100 dipped minus 0.53% to $30,408. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Tech Weekly. Software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network. Dow Jones climbed plus 1.73% to $51,562. Equity markets are responding to reports that Tech Weekly, software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network. DAX dipped minus 0.71% to $24,945. This comes as Tech Weekly, software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network, adding pressure to energy markets. FTSE 100 ticked up plus 0.27% to $10,360. Equity markets are responding to reports that gold prices tick up as traders weigh Iran truce prospects, hot as inflation. Now let us turn to some of the biggest names in global equities. Goldman Sachs surged plus 4.91% to $1,092.14 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that greater volatility means greater profit. Wall Street's major banks posted strong second quarter earnings driven by trading and ARA-related financing. Moo. Alphabet surged plus 3.68% to $372.19 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that this RE stock has everything I look for in a long-term winner. Here's my case. The Motley Fool. JP Morgan surged plus 3.36% to $310.95 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that can JP Morgan Chase stock reach $400 in 2026? TKR.com. BHP made a dramatic move today, plunged minus 3.25% to $62.80. Investor sentiment is being shaped by iron ore price up despite China BHP dispute resolution, mining.com. Now let us dig into the macro picture driving these moves. On the geopolitical front, this comes as Tech Weekly, software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network, adding pressure to energy markets. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. Central bank policy is at the forefront of investor minds. Equity markets are responding to reports that gold prices tick up as traders weigh Iran truce prospects, hot as inflation. On the data front, equity markets are responding to reports that Tech Weekly, software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network. Turning to commodities. Brent crude dropped sharply to $95.14 per barrel, down 2.73% on the session. The move follows reports that OPEC cuts oil demand forecast for 2026 Inspinet. WTI crude plunged to $92.91 per barrel, down 3.24% on the session. The move follows reports that OPEC cuts oil demand forecast for 2026 Inspinet. Natural gas surged to $3.36, up 4.45% on the session. This comes as Tech Weekly, software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network, adding pressure to energy markets. Gold edged higher to $4,502.40 per troy ounce, up 1.48% on the session. Safe haven demand is being supported by reports that gold prices tick up as traders weigh Iran truce prospects, hot as inflation. Let us give you our near-term view on Solana. With the selling pressure we have seen today, the key support level for Solana is around $63.63. A failure to hold there could accelerate the decline and attract further sellers. For a recovery, Bulls need to see a fundamental shift in the drivers weighing on prices. This is our view. Always do your own research. In the currency markets, Euro to US dollar is at 1.16, losing 0.05% on the day. Pound sterling to US dollar is at 1.34, losing 0.21% on the day. US dollar to Japanese yen is at 159.94, gaining 0% on the day. Currency markets are reacting to what would a US-Iran deal mean for European stocks. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. We post fresh analysis every single morning. Leave a comment with your market view. We feature the best ones in future videos. That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe, and we will see you in the next one. That is your full global market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe and turn on notifications for daily updates.